Is there any other public comment on items on the consent calendar or other? And open.
Following up Mr. Carpio there, I just would like to say that if you take things that don't belong to you, people get angry. So he's angry because things were taken from him by the city of Emeryville that belonged to him, and so he's angry. So it's pretty understandable. I understand what he's talking about. But that's not what I want. I want to talk about instead about a looming big problem. That is on Thursday, Planning Commission meeting. The Planning Commission is going to be discussing the marketplace development, and there's two giant blocks of housing that they're going to be discussing. That would be the so-called the theater site, which is a bunch of apartments, and then the so-called shell mound apartments, which is another big block of apartments. The problem is, and I've reviewed the two housing blocks, and they do not comport with the latest iteration of the family-friendly guidelines that the city is in process of working on. They're not even close, with exception to the townhouses that are in those two apartment complexes. Both those apartment complexes have a small amount of so-called townhouses. Those do comply with the city's guidelines for family-friendly housing. But all the other apartments, and that's like 90% of them, do not comply. So I'm alerting you that this is coming before the Planning Commission, and they just don't comport. The family-friendly housing guidelines do not comport with this big project that's going forward. And it's ironic that the same evening the Planning Commission is looking at the guidelines and looking at these two non-compliant projects. So I want to alert you that this is moving forward, and we didn't have a building moratorium. Instead, we dispensed with that. But now here's the point where we're starting to become a problem already, and that is the first project right out of the gate is not in compliance with what we want to do vis-a-vis bringing families to Emeryville. So this has got to be dealt with. I presume if the Planning Commission shepherds it through, then it's going to be up to the five of you, and I hope that we can do what we intend to do here, and that is create a town that's family friendly. And this project, as it stands right now, not even close, and there's no way any reasonable person can surmise that. So thank you very much.
Any other public comment